The Marshal has been sleeping as one of the strongest value guns in the game right now, and I wanted to quickly mention why this gun can be so capable, especially in players that are comfortable on it. Quick reminder that only 4% of you guys are subbed, so if you hit the button that'd help me a ton. On to the video. Alright, so the Marshal's been sitting under the radar a little bit in my games, but more and more players have been realizing just how insane the gun's potential is. With the way it currently feels and just how much you can do with it for how little it costs, I think the gun's actually incredible. I'll give a bit of a background on the Marshal and its role as a weapon as well, but I'll also discuss how this gun is able to just go above and beyond its weight class. The Marshal is Valorant's equivalent of the low-budget sniper rifle, giving players a cheap yet effective option to deal with opponents from longer ranges. I would place emphasis on the idea that it is both really cheap, yet really strong when it can shine. So why is it so broken? I think it comes down to how good of a job it can still do for how cheap it is, and how it can be able to answer pretty much any gun in the game in the right hands. So at the time of recording, it only costs 1,000 credits to pick up. Off the bat, this puts it into the class of a disgusting eco-weapon, which this gun has always been pretty good at. The gun deals 101 damage to the body with no damage fall off at any range, so it's of course going to be absolutely terrorizing players that can't even really afford armor in round 2. In this situation, it's literally even stronger than the operator as well. You've got this insane level of mobility and crispness that comes with using the Marshal, and for only 1,000 credits, you can easily just get rid of the gun in round 3 after winning round 2. In some situations though, you could even hold on to the gun as well and use it as a really potent bonus round weapon. The headshot one-shot potential of the gun at any range honestly makes it a low-budget miracle worker for what it can do. In the right hands and with a decent amount of practice, the Marshal can enable some insane eco kills. In combination with its unstoppable power in an anti-eco situation, the Marshal experience is further improved when you factor in its insane hipfire as well. Unscoped, the Marshal provides an almost sheriff-like experience because of how accurate the gun is in its hipfire. This translates to some insane strength both in longer and shorter ranges, which is something even the operator can't reliably provide. All of these components are things we already knew about the Marshal though, but it is this combination in practice that just allows this weapon to ascend above the others. The Marshal feels absolutely fantastic to use overall. We've summarized its strengths to be able to be used at any range in the game, be an insanely inexpensive option for players to opt for, and presents an insane upside that allows a good enough player to answer anyone else in the game, no matter what gun or situation they may be in. The gun of course definitely has a learning curve as it is a high mobility sniper rifle. If you're moving at all while you're trying to make a shot, or you counter-strafe your movement incorrectly, all of the strengths of the Marshal just go out the window. So even if you're walking and trying to shoot, the Marshal will struggle greatly to hit a reliable shot. So it'll definitely take a lot of reps in order to get used to the gun so you can fully access what it's capable of. Overall though, I think the Marshal is a little bit overtuned as it is right now, and will probably receive a nerf in the future. It's just relatively underused as a budget weapon right now, but once it'll most definitely get nerfed once people realize how insane it is. That's it for me though. I hope you enjoyed this quick discussion on the Marshal, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay fresh.